Hi. Hi. Happy Friday, everyone. I bow to Oshun. There is nowhere that it is not known that Oshun is as mighty as a king. She dances and takes the crown. She dances without asking. She arrives and trouble is appeased. She shakes her bracelets to come to the dance. She dances in the depths of richness. The water sounds like the bracelets of Oshun. We call to her, and she answers with wisdom. She can heal what the doctor can't, the Orisha who heals with cool water. We can stay in the world without fear. Ashe Oshun, thank you for your sweetness, your guidance, your protection, the beauty, the tenderness, and life as a river mermaid. It's a good life. Today, I love this artwork. Minoan Bee Priestess, snake dancing, the labyrinth, and communication. We bring you the memory of the hot sun in Crete, the scents of the wild herbs on the mountains, wild thyme, rosemary, lemon balm. Listen to the hum of the wild bees. Sit in the caves and under the olive trees. Seek out the bee temples and sanctuaries of the bee goddess, places of devotion, love, and care. Feel the wisdom and connect to the lineage of the sacred bee priestesses. Our musings will return to help you remember and restore your modern day society back to a mother world, a place of vibrancy and unconditional love. There's not really evidence that the Minoan snake goddess that we see depicted here was actually a statue of a goddess. It might be a statue of a human. It might be a statue of a priestess. There's a lot that we don't know historically about this image. What we know is that this image speaks to something so primal within us, that twining of energies and life forces between human and nature. The woman with her breasts exposed, revealing the nurturing beauty that absolutely gives life to the world. We see in this figure the many layered skirt and the apron protecting the Holy of Holies, the woman's sacred body, her lower half. We see in the headdress, and actually in the figure, there's actually a cat sometimes depicted on her head, and the serpents that she's holding in her hands. We see that profound connection to nature and life force, but These two serpents come up a lot in not only Greek mythology, but also in other mythologies worldwide. The sacred serpent, the woman who dances with the sacred serpent, is a symbol for multiple different things: the rising of Kundalini, the twin channels of life force, Ida and Pingala, that end at the third eye, twining up along the spinal column. The figure of the female and the male represented by the snake. The Garden of Eden mythos includes this image, and so many more. This is a story, a visual story of the primal female capacity to communicate with nature, to reveal what must be revealed for the nurturance of life, to cover what must be covered for the protection and holy guardianship of her sacred body, to show her, her connection with all that is, and with that power of transformation represented by the serpent, which worldwide the serpent represents transformation among other things, but many different cultures find the serpent to be the symbol for transformation. So with our serpentine arms today and our consciousness that arises from the base of our spine, twines up along the spine, and lands at the third eye, those twin channels, what can you do today and this whole weekend to connect with your primal knowing, with the knowing that resides uniquely in your body, with the knowing that resides uniquely in your soul's path? How can you know what must be protected? And it's interesting because through this week, we've had a couple different divinations about protection and defense. How do we know what is worthy of protecting in our lives? And how do we know what we might have to just let go and see how it turns out? There's a discernment here about how we apply our holy life force and to what end. There's an energy here that helps us to kind of understand maybe a little bit better that there is a knowing that is beyond the mental. In fact, the knowing that goes beyond the mental is far more powerful than the mental or intellectual based knowing, because it's primal. It never disappears. That scent of sharp fear that we have, that sense of sharp fear that we have when we feel threatened, it's primal. That sense of wanting to protect mewling kittens and screaming children and puppies and any little baby animal, it's primal. There's something there, there's something here that knows more than what this knows. So let's get into that knowing today and this whole weekend. And that's our message for today, if that's what you were here for. Otherwise, let's jump in and do Guanyin practice. Start with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And today we're holding Vicky, who had to have spinal injections yesterday and who's been in a lot of pain. And we're holding anyone else who's dealing with medical procedures or difficulties right now. And let's recite the Four Immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guanxi Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. "108 recitations of Namo Guanxin Pusa, remembering that primal energy of protection and nurturance that resides within each of us. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin 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 Pusa. Brief Wind Horse Practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume choksum chidang jetsun ma gyalum pakma drome jintu yi daki tsetsu paljor nyandrak nam yarnu dadang yarji sushindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam yampa sushin chetu gyawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang tsering neme de dang den jur shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan, merit, prosperity, and renown increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtong and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum chidang chitsun ma gyalum pakma drome jintu yi daki sesu paljor nyandrak nam yarnu dadang yarji tsushindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam nyampa soshin chetu gawa long chije lekpe lamdu drowa dang sering neme te dang den jur shi. 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum as we send out that nurturance and protection to Vicky and to all who need it. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshe Wangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a wonderful day and a great weekend of feeling that primal knowing in your bodies. Don't let the mind distract you from what your body actually knows is true of life, of the universe, of this earth, of what to do, of who to be, of how to act. Your body knows when something is right. Your body knows when something is wrong. Your body knows when there's something that needs to be done. Trust her. She is really here for you every single day. Thank you, sacred body, for knowing. Leave your counts in the comments. I think next week we're going to go over 300,000. Have a good one.